So, today we will talk about the religion and the psychology of it. My question to all is, are we really religious? Are we really religious for the sake of God or for the sake of religion itself or the virtue we all think a religion it consists of? And another question is, are we real? Is our personality real? Is our personality as we think we are in our true form and essence? Or is it just a byproduct of our religion? So there are two questions here. Number one, whether or not we are religious, and is the personality we seem to have or change to be something, is this our personality, the true individual personality, your true self? You can all think about it by yourself, but I would like to give you, say to you, that our religion or our religiousness is nothing but our survival. We are religious because of our need to survive. We are not religious for the sake of God, for the sake of being high or moral, to be enlightened. We are not religious because of that. Eastern society has gods who are very powerful, seem to possess lots of destructive powers and power to save you as well. In Western society, we have Christianity. I would like to mention other religious forms like Islam or Judaism, or we can take any other prominent religion. And if we just look at the psychological aspect of it, we see people changing their religious views, their ideologies. Someone was Hindu, he becomes Christian tomorrow. What happens really? Why suddenly the need to change a religion if all religions are same, all seem to give good virtues? Then why the need to change? And why do have we have need to have an identity based on something so external? A belief in God. Why do we have it? I would like to say to you that belief in God is nothing but our fear of unknown, fear of death, which is it's a accurate translation of fear of survival. We want to survive. We don't know what is going to happen to us after we die. So we somehow believe in something somebody has been telling us for a long time, that there is a God and he or she will save us. There is no reason, other psychological reason, or even the existential reason to believe in God. No animal believes in God. They don't have it. They're true to nature, close to nature. If they are scared of death, they are scared. They don't need to have a God to come save them. They are simply doing whatever in their power to save them. Now, what happens that we, as an aware being, there's a difference between animals and us, so it makes us self aware. We start to question our existence, our suffering, our misery. Animals don't. They simply live with it. If they suffer, they live it. There is acceptance to it. And that's probably because of that they have been existed. They are able to survive more than us, better than us. We have taken away their natural habitats, their natural lifestyle. We put them in their cages and still they survive better than us. A human will not survive in a cage. We call them zoo for our entertainment or whatever purpose we put them there. But the matter they get the chance to get out of it, they go out. That's their nature, to be free. It's not only a human nature to be free, it's the animal nature, it's the nature of the whole existence to be free, to be own, to be true to their nature. So, if we look deep in our personality, in fact, you don't need to see such so deep. You can just see the way you are built, the way you are acting, behaving. It is simply your adaptation to survive the best, survive the most, the best possible way you can exist in a surrounding. You put up the Hindu values, that's the value of simplicity. You can live in a forest, be a Hindu. People have been living like vagabonds in all their lives for thousands of years. All you have to do is believe in gods, spirit, and any other things. With changing of times, we as a person try to adapt. So now you are a Hindu, you are living in a city. So you know you can't just have one simple cloth and go to work in a hospital, in a company. So you try to adapt. You have to read science, which is in its very essence against religion. Material science is anti religion, right? So if you believe in science, you can't believe in God. That's obvious, unless we can prove that God exists. But we have formed our personality according to belief system of masses. To survive, we adopted something of a Hindu nature to live in a Hindu country. Even that adaptation is very much according to how we are inside, the true nature of us, true nature of ours. A person of aggressive temperament, and there is nothing wrong with being aggressive, and I will talk more about it. But aggression, fear, happiness, sadness, expressing yourself in any way, there is nothing wrong with it. They are all natural. So if someone has an aggressive nature, he gets attracted to the gods like Shiva, like Kali, and you will notice, you will see that even people from western side of hemisphere, they get attracted to those god and goddesses. People of eastern side, they like Jesus simply because of his humbleness and tendency to sacrifice in a very intellectual way. Yeah, Jesus is a byproduct. Our western intellectuality is somehow byproduct of Christianity, the modern intellectuality. I'm not talking about Socrates, but modern intellectuality is byproduct of Christianity. So if you think you are an intellectual, try to really think, are you an intellectual or are you Christian at the best? You are submissive, just like Jesus says. Sacrifice yourself. Just be open to everyone. And in that openness, we have made a Western personality, where we have so hard to find that what do they stand on? What is their stand? The Western personality, a Western man or woman, we don't know where they stand. They seem to be very intellectual, very scientific, but they do same aggressive stuff behind their backs, or in fact in the name of intellectuality, in the name of science, they do similar acts, which can be classified as passive aggressive acts. So Western personality is at best passive aggressive. That's why we have psychopaths here more than Eastern side. They are Those psychopaths have just got tired of being passive, staying passive. So they become aggressive, but they have a knack of hypnotism, which is based on a crude intellectuality. They seem so intelligent when they talk, they impress, they are able to act exactly how the Jesus says. Very nice at the surface, but inside They are boiling with anger, rage, hate. So be very sure, are you really religious? You can see it's a very simple thing that are you really religious? You try to make to try to live upon all those virtues, you suppress yourself. And then, when you really feel desperate or you really want it, get tired of suppression, then you revolt. So, I will like to say, all of you who follow religion, they do not revolt. If God tells you, God has told you to do what He has written in His books, just follow it quietly, silently. Don't go to science because science will question you. And if you see as a common aspects, common features of both the nature of Eastern and Western side, people act exactly as their religion has told. They show the features of their personality which is accepted by religion. Islam features aggressiveness, especially in men. So men are free to be as aggressive possible. Nobody disturbs them. In Hindu, there is a mix of religious knowledge, scriptures. So everybody, doesn't matter how aggressive that person is, it will always use the phrases out of Gita. You have movies over it. If you have watched Hindi movies, they talk about, even the villain in their movies talk about Gita, take the reference of it, and then they do and go on doing crimes. Okay, it's as if they're doing crime, standing for it. That I am a criminal, I stand for it. It has better and more honesty in it. So we try to, in fact, we, even modern society, the way we see the things are changing, people are acting, the way they think that they are free to act, especially Europe, America, Australia, New Zealand. Yeah, they think that they are free to act as they want. Their society is being free. Look at the women. Look at the men. Is your features of manhood, are those features really true to nature, like the according to the natural form of a man should be, or is it really just a polished form of your basic religion. No medical professional will say that the way we are forming our bodies, our need to have muscles in a certain way, or woman needs to have their body shaped, surgically made in a certain way. Where is the natural woman in it? So you are never happy of being natural, and that does not mean being unhealthy. But what's wrong with not having that perfect body which you think is perfect? And that's another matter of discussion, how it is not perfect. But what do you get out of it? What is your life have become because of that? I'm talking both men and women, and especially to women who thinks they are free. Are you really free? Or are you making your body according to the pornographic imagination of male? Look at how you are forming your body. There is nothing natural in it. They are direct psychological perversion of a male mind, a traumatic male mind, identityless male mind, which try to find identity in a so-called manhood, what the man has heard from their culture or religion, and you give a way through your body. That's not natural woman. And sooner or later you will all get all sort of physical issues because of that. Overexerting your body lives in a mode of crisis all the time. The way you exert the pressure, the way you try to form the body in a certain way. Even a machine will fail but with time. Body takes a lot, but not more, not much. There is a limit to it. So you're forming your body in certain way. Your body is always tense, inflamed, and then you are doing more and more exercise, which is creating free radicals in your body, and your body is going into crisis, and your immune system is failing. That's why we have so unexplained diseases these days, and there is no treatment other than paracetamol. Yeah, we who live in Nordic countries, especially Sweden, we know that you no antibiotic can treat you. No, actually, medicine is becoming helpless. Medical science is becoming helpless in treating people these days. And I will talk more about it other videos. But I would like to think, is your personality what you are having? If you are a male, what is wrong with being calm? And if you are a female, what is wrong with being aggressive? If it's your true nature, maybe you come from a warrior tribe or family in your past generation, be aggressive. Just be justified. Don't overdo it. and be aggressive. It's nothing wrong with having some temperament, nothing wrong with having a male who is calm in nature. He doesn't have to always be aggressive and taking his place. Yeah. So please think about it. Is your personality really the true personality of yours? Or have you taken all those virtuous things of religion? And are they really virtuous? Being good, being bad, you take from religion? Or maybe you have made a rationalization out of it that, yeah, they are good, not harming other is good. But what are you doing in the name of not harming others? You are harming yourself. You are following same principles in the name of being good. You take it so literally that you are harming yourself because you don't want to harm others. Is it good? Is it making your life happy? In what way it makes your life happy? You are not happy. No person who is truly good inside is happy unless that person learns to take care of itself. So, I would like you to think, are do have we changed, or are we still following the old fashioned norms of manhood, femininity, good, bad? I would like you to say be bad if you need to. If you think something is bad, do it as long it suits you and you are not intentionally harming others. You have agreement, you have a understanding in your surroundings where you are acting that. Do bad. There is nothing wrong with taking care of yourself. Don't be a Christian about it.